Oh, we're gonna grab some of this iron. You better believe we are. Absolutely. Free XP. Now it's gonna take all my shit. Mining 10. Yay.
Is that a basket? Well, you... the next...
30, baby. Hell yeah, dude. What's our time? Probably just over 6 hours, a little over 6 hours. Six hours and 33 minutes. We got the 30. That ain't too bad. We're halfway there, man. Halfway there. The story, were you able to make it in, man? Gotta get up top here, I think. Climb over here, maybe? Grab this. Climbing up, I guess, huh? All right, there we go. Got that guy. Let's get up here, grab this guy. Taking my ore. boy, that wasn't fun. God. No loot? Real. Come on, dude. So annoying. Got one more over here, I think. How are we, lad? What's going on, Dubs? How you doing, brother? See you, man. So I gotta join y'all on PC, right? Yes, dude. Try to get on here now because our server keeps locking and unlocking, and right now it's unlocked. We're on US East Samara. Exclamation point server. We'll tell you which one it is. But yeah, get in now. Still open. Wow, that guy gave me a bunch of loot.
Does it not feel right? Take
Free. All right.
from me. In return, I only ask you consider that peace.
Yeah, if you can make it in, Dubs, that'd be great, man. It just opened up a little bit ago, and people were able to make it in. I think Wyoming was trying to get in. Distorted. I tried to get Bad Company, but he happened to pop out, so I sent him a message, but he didn't reply. But now's your chance to get in. Over here and kill this guy. Gotta kill 5 of these guys. And whoever the leader is, the big guy. Spawned. else. Corrupted tools, got it. I love when your games don't update automatically. Yeah, I know, dude. That pisses me the hell off. And it's like, I feel like my Steam games never update automatically, even though it's always running. And same thing with like my PlayStation. I feel like I never get updates. It's supposed to be updating when it's in rest mode, so I don't know. I know your frustration. I feel it. Hopefully you can get it downloaded and done and in before they close this server again. Yo, whoever this overseer Shervy is. I hate waiting on mobs, man. Like, everybody's doing the same stuff. They should have these things like an insta spawning. Hey, you think you're in? Oh, nice, man. You're in? Oh, nice. Perfect, perfect. I like it. It's all coming together, man. The crew's getting back together. Hell yes. Like, it's like COVID all over again in 2020. We were all just balls to the wall with Fallout. Now we're just gonna be playing New World. Dude, but that guy's pissed, dude. Watch him fucking message me. I would not be surprised. Doubt he got credit for that. Fast travel pickup. Ching. Gotta go now. Brightwood. Don't have it unlocked, so we gotta go the long way. So far, we're still good, guys. If there's anybody else in chat trying to get in, our server is still open.
Well done.
Well done.
I can't dwell on my thoughts. I have been watching the yes and
Where does she want me to go? Right across the street. What I gotta do here? Defeat some hunters. I hate when they go to retreat like that, man. Like, just let me beat them up. I gotta make some changes here. Alright, I got the rations. I just gotta kill a couple more hunters. You're coming too! Hurry up, let's go. Before they close the server up. I could have downloaded it earlier. I would have known. Oh, you just got, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Look at this, like the gang's all here, crew. In a few minutes, we're cracking into some coldies, just like the old times, even though it's a Tuesday night. Gonna lead our people to the promised land, man. And I'm loving it, dude. My pickle can only get so stiff. You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievably stiff right now.
Well done, friend.
I think I'm gonna grab this town and I'm gonna run grab another fast travel super quick. I hit the wrong button. Tell you what though, it sure is nice, crew, having gigabit internet. If you guys don't have gigabit, I'm telling you, you're missing out. She's downloading a 60-some gigabyte game right now. It's gonna be done in like 10 minutes, and it's not affecting me or stream at all. Gotta love those fat pipes. Will I go up the hill? Am I missing? I go this way. Is the last? This might be the last fast travel point I need in Brightwood. Look Look at that, man. The entire map has been claimed except for Weaver's Fen. That is insane, dude. I really thought we'd have a chance. We're not even close. We didn't even come close. That's insane. So the only thing open is Weaver's. And it looks like the factions are going to be yellow versus green. If this is any sort of indication. Like, look how crazy this shit is, okay? Cats with Hats has 2 territories. The servers came up at 9 a.m. this morning. It is 7:55 p.m. Eastern right now. Servers have been up for 11 hours. And in 11 hours, this company has come up with $200,000 cash and bought 2 freaking territories. That is crazy. Same thing with House Dread. They got Windsward and Reekwater. What? Like, coming up with 100 grand alone is a feat. These guys came up with 200 grand. And I don't know how. How's, like, there's some secret money glitch that I don't know about. Unless they just have, like, people non-stop selling stuff on the auction house and, like, all these new people are just buying it up. I don't know. Like, I don't know how they came up with that kind of cash in less than 12 hours. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. That tells me we're on a very, very PvP rich server, man. These companies that did this, these are some hardcore guys that know exactly what to stake. They knew exactly where to go. They knew exactly what to do. This isn't new people on console doing this. These boys been doing this for a long time, man. They had this shit planned out for a while. Yeah, I mean, I thought I would have a chance. Not even close. Not when you got entire companies of people banding together to do this. I mean, that's the only way they're doing it. They have to be coming in here with all 100 of their company. Like, ow. I'm most certain that it is PC people for sure. I'm just saying, like, these guys are on other servers or something, and they're like, hey, listen, when this server, this is where we're going, all 100 of us are going, and we're going right through it.
I was on the verge of going to search for you. On the way to on that care done, but when I saw Jonas, I urged.
I mean, like, okay, I just hit 31. We've been playing for like 7 hours. In 7 hours, I've made 4,388 gold by questing. So for them guys to come up with 200 grand, 2 different companies come up with 200 grand. That's insane. Also, I gotta clean out my bags, man. Look at all this junk. Oops, what did I just drop? Void Gauntlet, life stealing intelligence. How's this compared to mine? That's a pretty massive upgrade. Yes, sir. Two. See if we get in. Yeah, our server's still unlocked, so you should be able to, hopefully. Going through all this junk, man. Equip, buy and equip. Got back into that ugly shirt again. Are you kidding me? Why can't I find something cool, dude? Oh, yes. This is... Yes. 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 That's a good one. 12 con. It has 1.4 void damage. That's going to go right with our void gauntlet without a problem. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. This is a nice upgrade, but the perks aren't really worth it. That's heavy leg wear? No. I think I'll take these. Don't need focus. Strength. All right. Gotta get to the stash box here and clean some stuff up. Let's see here, Everfall. We'll put these in there, put these there. This. Stay, let's see here. Anybody new coming in, when you're getting established, if you need some kind of gear or something, let me know. Ask. I have all this final equip gear right here that I am more or less just saving up for anybody that needs it. It's not really upgrades to me, but it might be upgrades to you. Looking for a weapon or something, I might have it. So don't be afraid to ask. Put it all in the storage shed. This right here. Brightwood. Brightwood's gonna get the junk I don't care about, like dyes and furniture. All right. Let's see here. I got territory points to spend. Bunch of territory points. Oh, damn. Pro tip for anybody that's new coming in, man, and you're getting these territory bonuses from like raising your reputation. Don't ever pick XP gain. That's a total waste. It's a total waste because once you hit 65, XP doesn't matter. Don't waste any points on XP gain. It sounds cool. It sounds like a great idea. It's a bad idea. Don't do that. I always want to go for like gathering's a good one. That increases how fast you can pick up stuff in that zone. So we're gonna go with gathering. Any and every time storage comes up, you pick storage. Without question. Always take storage. Because these are permanent upgrades that you can't reset or like, you know, re-roll. It's a one-time shot. So you don't want to fuck this up. Always take gather, always take storage. Until you start seeing the diminishing returns, because over time, these bonuses will get smaller and smaller and smaller. It doesn't necessarily happen with the storage, but it happens with everything else. When you start to see like you're only gonna get like 0.5% increase, that's when you pick something different like trading fees or house upkeep or crafting fees. The XP is a total waste of time. Now you can't transfer any old characters, Dubs. We're all rolling new ones. Unfortunately. we were having that conversation earlier today. It felt kind of bad to throw away the thousands of hours we put into our original characters, but yeah, you can't bring them over to the new servers. So we all decided to just go with the new servers. We're just going to start fresh. You can transfer between any of the new servers. You can transfer a new character to the old servers, but you can't take an old character to the new servers. And no one's playing the old servers anyway, so it's just, it is what it is. We'll have plenty of time to make it up. Now down the road, like 3-6 months, maybe a year from now, they might change that where you can take old characters and put them in. But at least for the time being for release, they wanted everybody to be on a level footing. Even though they're really not, because people who've been playing the game for a long time, like these companies I've been talking about, like they had this all planned out. They knew what they were going to do, and they're taking over. Wow. All right. Let's give ourselves some more constitution. Oh, weapon mastery. I'll also do this while we're sitting here. Six. Going. Keep on keeping on. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, just our server's still open production, so if you can get in and get your character over here, that'd be great before they close it up again. So far everybody else is here, I think, except for Bad Company. He left the stream. Distorted's here. Everybody's here. There's 6 right there. I make 7. Plus, I think there's a couple guys offline. Oh, Big Worm's offline. We're just missing Wyoming. I gotta add Wyoming as a friend. There's a bunch of us. Company's good to go too, guys. As soon as you become a marauder or whatever, send me the message and I will get you guys added in. Gotta start fresh. I know, man. I put it up in my Discord the other day. We had a vote and everybody voted like, let's just start fresh, because I kind of wanted to be like, oh, we'll all play together. We'll play on one of the old servers. We'll just go from there. And everyone was like, nah, I'd rather just start new. So that's what we decided to do. One day our old characters might be useful again, but for now we're just going fresh. All right. Well, you guys sit tight real quick. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat quickly, and then get back in here to grinding, man. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back, crew. Sorry about that wait. Thanks for hanging out. Got some refuel, some food. Bought me a nice cold one. I'm ready for the after hours. Corrupted game files. Oh, there you go. That'll do it. That beer tastes great. All right. All right.
Oh, this place isn't as bright as the name suggests. The ghosts whisper to the...
All right. Oop. I can send you an invite too, Toby. Scully, you're here, so you're right. Who am I missing? Spork? Try and get everybody in a group so we can all track each other and help each other if we need to. I'm gonna convert this to a raid. That's everybody. Everybody but Warm. Manage raid. There we go. Or promote all you guys so you can fight people if you want. You're in, Dubs? Hell yeah, dude. Image. Confirm. That you, Dubs? Blood axe? Just added. All right, dude. Got you. Get him in here. Get him in here. Get the whole crew on a team. Trying to continue W keying through these quests. You know, lurk, get ready for bed. Oh, right on, dude. Appreciate the lurk. Get out of here with that. Grab this. Boxes, man. Be foggy, it's hard to see. There's a coffin for treasure. Very good. Journal, let's grab this. Hey, just for us new players, yeah, just you know, keep your head down. Feel free to you know, experiment with different weapons. Everything plays differently. That's one thing about this game that's kind of cool, is there's no real like set classes like other MMOs. It's more dependent on what weapon you want to use. So don't be afraid to try out different ones. Pick up all resources you can find when you can find them. Because you'll need them when you're going to do your crafting down the road, just you can hoard them till the end. If you're looking to level up quick, stick to the main storyline. The main storyline will get you leveled up very, very fast. It's pretty much all I've been doing is just the main story, and we're already 31. Salvage all your gear. Yep, you can do side quests as you're going. If you're not going for like overall speed like I am, then take your time. You know, pick up the side quests as you go. And yeah, salvage all gear that you don't need, because every time you salvage, you'll get some money back, small amount of money, and then you'll also get like stuff you can use for upgrading or turning into certain crafting stations for like XP. Yes, don't put any territory standing into XP, which is the things I just did, where you, as you gain rep, you get these ranks in like Everfall and whatnot. Do not pick the one that says XP. That's just a waste of points. Always go for storage and gather. Once you start seeing the diminishing returns in gather, move that to like crafting cost or trade cost, or even housing. The housing, reduce housing cost, because eventually you're gonna need it. Eventually you're gonna need the housing when you go buy a house. On top of that, man, just have fun, you know. You need help with anything or whatever, you know, feel free to ask. We're all here to help. That's why I got us all into groups right now, so we can see where each other are and we can help each other if we need to. Which I guess I didn't add you to the group. Ow. This is such a pain. And like I said, once you guys get to like 17, or when the story quest takes you to Everfall, you want to jump on the faction quests. We went green, we're picking green, which is the Marauders. So when you get to Everfall, or if you hit 17, you know, go to Everfall, pick up that quest from the faction guy in the tavern, and do those 3 so I can add you to the company. Another thing too, build, like, the game builds are pretty simplified in the game. You primarily just want to focus on whatever your damage stat is, and that's going to depend on what weapon you're using. Obviously you want to pick weapons that complement each other. I'll show you what I mean here in a second when I get up here. All right. So anyway, yeah, as the building goes, pretty straightforward. You're going to be able to take 2 weapons. You want to pick something that complements each other. Every weapon has 2 stats that it'll scale with normally. There's only about 2 weapons that don't scale that way, and it's the life staff and the bow. The bow is straight dexterity only, and the life staff is focus only. Every weapon, like the Void Gauntlet for instance here, it'll scale with intelligence or focus. It'll scale with about 98% intelligence. It'll scale with about 60% focus, meaning you'll get more of a jump, more of an impact if I put more points into intelligence than I do focus. You know what I mean? On your builds, on your actual character build, when you go to your attributes, you want to pick whatever weapon you're using and put your points into that for damage, right? The secondary stat you want to go into would be Constitution. This increases your health and your resistances. So you really only need, for the most part, two main the two attributes, whatever one you're using for damage, and then health. As you get higher levels towards the end game, you can start mixing stuff up where you might be full intelligence and you might have like 100 points in focus and 100 points in strength or something. Like, you can divide it up a little bit differently when you get towards the end game, because at every point on these lines, if you check this out, you get bonuses for making these points on your line, right? So like intelligence, the first dot gives you an extra 5% damage to backstabs and random criticals, plus you have 10% harvest speed increase, right? The next dot gives you 5% more base damage to targets inflicted with damage over time, right? And I get a 5% chance to get Azoth when harvesting. And that just, those benefits go up as you put more points in, right? Like at this dot, I'm now getting 10% base damage to light and heavy elemental attacks, and I get plus 50 in my carry weight. So every one of these dots provide an extra bonus, provided you make them. Like a lot of people will run intelligent builds for like the fire staff or the void gauntlet, but then they'll also put down a couple hundred in focus because of the bonuses, like the mana regenerate, the income healing, and the ability, the cooldown reduction. You know what I mean? But that's something you don't necessarily have to worry about until you get towards the end game. In the beginning, you primarily just want to focus on like whatever your damage stat is, whether it be strength, dex, intelligence, or focus, and then put some points in constitution to raise your health. So it's pretty straightforward. And you can change those points at any time. That's the other thing too, which is really great about the game. Under level 20, respecking is free. I think once you get beyond 20, it's like 60 gold or something. It's like super cheap to respec. Like, oh, I'm sorry, there it is right there. All respecking is free until level 60. So you can play around clear to level 60. Then once you get to 60, it'll cost coin, but it's really cheap. It's only like a couple hundred coin or something to reset. And you can change that at any time on the fly.
In my most dire, if you any day now, I would suggest.
I just get this on PS5. It's so laggy right now on PC. Really? Someone was saying, if you go to your settings, you go down to the bottom of game. If you turn off client telemetry data, it supposedly helps. Which I'm going to do that. And then they also say if you play with your bandwidth preferences, that can help you too. That might have an issue with it. Also could be you're in a congested area. You might want to check some of your video settings. I can't do that because I'm on PlayStation right now, but there are certain video settings that you can change to help that. So many people up here, man.
Well, now, am I heard this? You people don't.
Search K are done for valuables. Grace O'Malley. Okay. Oh, another tip too to store in the beginning when you're first like getting off the beach, they're gonna have you grab some stuff to make like a skinning knife. When you get to that point,
Now we're talking.
I suggest making
see
all
you
your
found
tools
some
right then and there.
shiny.
Just get enough to do all
Don't
the tools.
forget,
That way you
all
have them.
this is going
because for whatever reason they only want you to make a skinning knife.
Well, the dark.
But you need an axe, you need a pickaxe, you need all the other stuff for everything else you're gonna gather. You need a sickle for gathering. So it's good to have all your tools on hand as well. That way you can gather stuff as you're playing, as you come across it, and then you can just save it till you're ready to start crafting. Stick it in your storage sheds. Which storage in this game now is shared. You can access any of the storage locations as long as you visited them at least once. When the game first came out, it wasn't like that. You had to pay like extra money, and then on top of that, like your faction had to control that place if you wanted to get to that box remotely. It's not like that no more. So utilize all your settlement storage. Each settlement has its own storage. You can access all those storages from any storage as long as you've been there at least once.
What an adorable. I'll bet it play. Maybe not in.
Like this is the storage shed here. Like if I open this, this is showing me what I have in Brightwood. But if I come down to the bottom, I can select all the other locations I've been to, which is Cutlass Keys, Everfall, Windsward, and I can click on Cutlass Keys, for instance, and it'll show me what I have at Cutlass Keys. I can put stuff in there. I can take stuff out of there. I think a lot of people miss this when they first start coming through. Like, here's all my things in Everfall. If I needed this gem right now, I could take it out of here. I can put stuff in here, which since I'm here, I'm going to do anyway. You know, put all this cooking into Everfall storage, even though I'm in Brightwood right now. All that in there. Yeah, you can get to any one of these as long as you have at least visited these settlements. It'll unlock the storage automatically just by walking into the town, and then you can access them. So transfer to and from will be everywhere you've been to that you can see. View only are the ones you haven't unlocked yet. You haven't been there yet. But eventually, when you get to the end, you'll have all these unlocked, right? So you have like 20, 30 some storage locations. And yeah, it's kind of nice because your default storage in these sheds are very, very small. Like for instance, Cutlass Keys. The weight limit there is only 1,000, right? And you can fill it up pretty quick. But as you gain your faction or your territory rep and you start buying those upgrade, like those storage upgrades, like I just did, suddenly it starts getting bigger, right? Because now look at my Everfall storage. It's not just 1,000; it's 1,025, right? And then this gets further increased when you buy a house in one of these settlements. That's further down the road. But when you buy a house, it almost triples this storage, and you can add storage boxes to your house that adds to this storage. But that's all like towards the end game. Like we're not gonna be buying a house anytime soon. But that's a good tip for newcomers. Like I said, I think a lot of people miss that because the game doesn't really do a good job of telling you like, hey, you can transfer stuff between these different storage sheds.
I saw
as long as you've been there.
He's recruiting new soul wardens and entertaining some dream of claiming Care Done for the Order. I'm afraid the people of
And I would suggest too, if anybody new playing, like if you're interested in the story, like take the time, watch the cutscenes. You can go through the dialogue stuff too if you want, but the story is actually pretty decent. I'm pretty much skipping through a lot of that just because I've already done it a million times. I'm more or less just watching cutscenes for the new ones they've added. But as far as like talking to these guys, like I'm just skip.
Beside.
There now. I was just there a little bit ago. I gotta get these two points yet. Organ stat. Okay. Action while I'm up here. They have a quest over there.
Duty calls me to Brightwood, where strength is truly tested.
Walsham, assassinate Rose. I keep. Don't worry about those. We're just gonna keep going with the story. You guys get to level 22. Don't sleep on getting your mount. The mount quest is pretty quick and easy to do at top of Everfall, and once you unlock your mount, it makes getting around a lot nicer instead of running from point A to point B. Everybody wants some. I hate when they retreat right when I start attacking. It's so dumb. They should retreat before I have to attack them. Grab all this stuff. Grab this mirror, I gotta grab the other two things, and I gotta put them on the right gravestone. Oh, and another good thing too, another tip, you come across these little notes and stuff that are like blue looking like that. They're always worth collecting, man. You just gotta walk up to them. You don't even have to read them. You just push up on your D-pad or whatever, and it'll automatically add it to your inventory, and you'll get experience for it. Some of them notes are actually quite useful because they unlock certain things that you might not know, like the different glyphs and stuff for opening special chests and things. It's always worth grabbing any sort of those papers that you see laying around because you don't know when you're gonna need it, and it's also free experience. A lot of times, like at this point, I'm getting like 200 some experience just for reading one of them. It's pretty nice. All right, Gio. I can add you back when you're done. Wrong button.
Notice to the people of Morgenstadt. By decree of the Grand Vigilant Umberto, the following families will be relocated from the town to be sheltered in Sonnesbrook Cathedral. Wallace, Van Hossem, De Goya, Fujiwara, Cow, Kazakov, Khalid, De Soto. Moira, tell the families there's no time to collect valuables, that they can return for those later. Once they get to the cathedral, administer the draft, and then commit their poor sleeping souls to the earth. Let us pray
Don't wait for this guy to spawn.
prevent their dour dispositions from infecting the rest of the village. Umberto. P.S. Don't worry about Penny, Father. I've informed him of the consequences of interfering.
Come on. Hate waiting on NPCs, man. Fuck. Don't need this guy, just spawn him. Back to town. I'd love to be able to take this Ori, man. I had 150 mining. It's here sitting free for the taking. Oops, just busted my dog. I should almost be done here with Brightwood. Getting close.
I see that looking. The atrocity every day.
A lot of talking to people, man. Talk to this guy, talk to that guy, talk to this guy, talk to that guy.
Greetings, young ward, I must ask. I will go and speak to the mayor
7,300
myself.
experience?
In the meantime,
Holy
it would
shit.
seem there are still questions, as did Pennyfarth very well. I will
32, just like that.
If the mayor sent you to I don't, despite Pennyfarth, believe it or not.
All right, I go now.